Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the first movie review of this year. And I want to say this movie, which I did see because I was curious about it, but at the same time, when I saw the trailer, I saw kind of a lot of similarities to a certain movie, which I'll say though, but. The film M3GAN just came out, and the film was a big hit. Despite opening in second place on its budget of $12 million, it made it on a solid $30 million in second place because behind Avatar, of course, but still. And the film has already made a decent amount of money overall still. And the film got a lot of praise. Has a 95% Rotten Tomatoes, which I think that's too high for this movie. And beside all that, though, M3GAN, and because it's also produced by Blumhouse, Jason Blum's company, Blumhouse. And the thing is also the film was produced, okay. I'll say that, but the film was produced by James Wan, which I like James Wan. As a he didn't direct this film, but he produced it though. But James Wan, I enjoyed James Wan. A lot of his work, especially in 2021. I love *Malignant*. *Malignant* from Saw, the first two Conjuring films. It's the first *Insidious*. Of course, with *Dead Sentence* and *Dead Silence*. I like James Wan, and especially with the film, the last film he directed, *Malignant*, I love. But I think with M3GAN though, sadly though, a lot of people like this movie, and I know this film has been memed a lot because of the whole M3GAN, dancing, the whole dancing scene. I know that's been memed, but that's been memed a lot though. But I gotta say this though, M3GAN, I wasn't a fan of this movie. Now, of course, since it's the start of this year, it's not gonna be the worst film of the year for me because of course since it's the start of this year, it's way too early to say though, right? Now, is this a huge rant? No. This is a film that's not. I'm not ranting big on it. I'm not gonna scream and shout or get all angry about. But I would say this though, I would say I was not a fan of the film. I know people can disagree with me on this because this film has got a lot of praise from people and they really enjoyed the film. That's fine. If you can enjoy the film, that's fine. But I just wasn't a fan of the film because the main reason is that it's way too similar to the 2019 Child's Play remake from 2019. Which I know that a lot of people did not like. A lot of people did not like the 2019 Child's Play remake. But the thing is, though, I'm one of the very few people that I liked. And that's the other thing. Well, and once again, I keep saying this, though, but this is another one of those films that, my brother just think I'm just very weird at. Yeah, he says, well, he didn't say I'm weird, though, but he says I'm just... To him, in his mind, it's like, why? Why do I like the 2019 remake of Child's Play? This is another one. It's like, first of all, I can like whatever I want. I dislike or like whatever I want, right? But yeah, I'm one of the very few people that likes the 2019 Child's Play remake. The similarities in this film, okay. Pointing out the newer similarities, okay. A kid going through hard times, right? Has a doll, and which is an AI doll, a robotic doll, like with the 2019 Chucky one, right? It's not just a regular doll, but it's just more of an AI robotic doll, and wants to be his best friend, right? Wants to take care, protect the kid, right? Even the first thing it kills is an animal. Like in 2019 Child's Play, it was a cat. Here, it's a dog. The first thing it kills, right? An animal. And then, of course, eventually killing the people, right? And then there was and also especially it's a big toy company as well. Like with the 2019, it's a big toy company that makes the buddy dolls. Here it's this one called Funky. Because it's fun, right? But funky. It's a major toy company that I think is gonna be this big sell. It's gonna be a big sellout. And then the robotic doll, starts being more developing, more outsiders programming. It's being more, I would say not more human, but just more human conscious though, but still. And the parents, here it's the aunt, and the other one is the mom though, but still, kind of lacking in the parenting skills until when they try to, then eventually they try to reconnect, and so this is a lot of way too similarities with this movie. I mean, the only difference, like I said, the one of the differences is that the doll M3GAN dancing, and there was no main detective in this movie like the 2019 one that Brian Tyree Henry played, which I liked him in that movie. Yeah, so I was just feeling weight, and also when it hurts the kid, then it starts to gain revenge on the people that hurt the kid, right? Like with Andy, or with this kid named Katie. And also one of the differences one of the big differences is that Katie lost both her parents in a snow accident, while Andy didn't. She just she didn't lose her mom, so you got some very different ones. But a lot of this is mainly the same similarities from the 2019 Child's Play remake. Only the difference is, and also another difference though, the reason why Chucky became corrupted because a guy in the start of the movie altered the safety protocols in this. Here, M3GAN just did all this on her own. But yeah, that's just a lot of the similarities to the 2019 remake of Child's Play. And they said with Jason Blum or whoever, they say it's a coincidence though, but I'm thinking though, it's just then you guys never even saw the 2019 Child's Play remake, did you? So you tell me all this time you didn't know about the 2019 Child's Play remake. It had with its similarities though. But the thing is, M3GAN gets a high rating on IMDb, and on especially on Rotten Tomatoes, 95% though, while Child's Play gets so much crap, And plus the thing is, the thing is why I like the 2010 Child's Play remake, because I like the kid who played Andy. Yeah, he's not Alex Vincent though, but he did a capable job playing as an Andy Barkley. Oh, and also if we speak of, I forgot the similarities. An older kid, or you too old to play with toys or dolls like these, right? Getting picked on too. Yeah, that's another similarity too. But I did say one of the only drawbacks in the 2019 remake is Audrey Plaza, who plays Andy's mom. Which is too bad, because the thing is, I liked her in Parks and Recreation when she played April. I think she was very funny in Parks and Recreation. But here in the 2019 Child's Play remake, I think that she was the one of the very weakest parts of the movie, though, sadly. In this movie, I always say the positive. I think that Allison Williams, who starred in another Blumhouse film, which I really enjoyed. She was in Get Out. She was the girlfriend to Daniel Kaluuya, Chris's character, and I liked her in that movie, but the twist that I did see coming with her though. But still, I liked her in Get Out. And here she was decent in this movie. She was trying. The girl who plays Katie, she was trying to. She wasn't overall that bad, although just acting all moody and bratty, basically, especially when they try to separate Katie from M3GAN, and she's like, and she's getting all pissy about it. Let's see. I mean, and then the other positive thing is M3GAN herself. I mean, I know that there was someone play M3GAN, and then another actress voicing M3GAN. And also combined with the effects of M3GAN, whoever it was, I thought it was decent enough. The look of M3GAN, the character design of M3GAN herself, I thought was okay. I thought that the whole design of M3GAN was there. But the thing is, I think it was getting a little bit too. But the problem also, like I said, besides the similarities of the Child's Play 2019, like it was just getting slow. I thought it was just being slow to start with. I know I like films that has a slow burn, right? But it just needs to pick up okay, this is when it starts, right? And I thought it was just getting kind of boring as well, you know. Especially also it's PG-13, so we're not going to see any extreme gory kills. That's another difference with the 2019 remake. You know, it was R-rated and it gets some very gruesome kills, like with that perverted janitor handyman guy, where guy was getting burned and he ends up falling on the table the table saw, right, getting just cut in half basically. Or with that asshole boyfriend who was a married guy who was cheating though, with the lawnmower, then all of a sudden when Andy wakes up in his room, his face is on a watermelon. I was like, oh crap, I didn't expect that, you know. That was pretty gory as well. Or when the employee at that store was wearing the costume when he got stabbed in the neck, when he took the whole costume with the helmet of the costume off, blood just came squirting spraying all over a little girl, you know. Just like, ooh, that was messed up. So it did have some good gory kills. Here, though, and that was R-rated. This is another difference here. It's PG-13, so there's not going to be that gory of kills. They're just playing it... They played it safe, basically. If you have a killer doll... if you're trying to have basically a killer doll, trying to be like in the same band of Chucky, here they tamed it. They played it safe. The only somewhat kind of a gruesome part was... It wasn't a kill, though, but it did make me go, ooh, you know... The one time, because you saw in the trailer where there was a boy that's bullying Katie and he's running in the woods away from M3GAN, right? So we saw in the trailer he stumbles down the hill and he gets hit by a car. But before that, when the bully was took M3GAN away from Katie, M3GAN goes and takes his ear and you see his ear stretch out. It was just stretching out like how an ear usually doesn't stretch like that, but it's literally stretching out like it's Play-Doh. And when I saw that, I was like, ooh, to see the ear just stretch out like that? Ooh, okay. And then ultimately gets ripped off, though. So that was the one ooh moment that I had from the movie. So after that, that's when the trailer chases him through the woods and gets hit by a car. So... And it's it's PG-13, but the rest of it is very tame. He just kills the dog off screen, then the boss, the boss, and then the assistant, and then the neighbor. That's about it though. But it's all the similarities. If Jason Blum or whoever say that, this is about coincidence, you know, they never even saw the 2019 Child's Play film then. Don't tell me you've not seen the Child's Play 2019 film and think this is way too coincidence that it's almost the same thing. And the film was it was just boring, you know. It takes a slow. I like a slow burn film, right? I do like films that starts off slow and it builds up though, but here it just takes a little bit to get started. With the girl, opens up, with the girl in the snow, whereas they have this toy from the company called, what was the toy's name is? Where the toy's name is, it's covers a type of doll, a toy that's, could be a good toy to have around with. But it's that when she's in the car, the toy farts. So when you open up a movie like that and a toy constantly farts, it's one of those commercials where the toy, you give it something to eat, then it just shits out, right? Farts, yeah, great. And but since the snow is so thick, it just They finally do stop, though, but when they do, they get hit by a snow truck, and both parents die, and that's when Katie gets taken into custody with her aunt, played by Allison Williams from Get Out. And another thing about with the similarities from the 2019 Child's Play film, it's like, Will Smith hitting a bad parenting, right? Just like she doesn't know how to interact with, because she's only most focused on work and less on with family, right? And there's a social worker which tries to, or therapist, tries to get them to interact with each other. And then eventually she creates M3GAN and to be her her companion, to help her, cope with. And it goes very well, even when on a presentation, when they do it as a presentation in front of everybody, it goes well. And now they want to make a big have a deadline to sell these new toys. Even with the whole, like I said, with the whole similarity of with the toy Child's Play. A toy is popular to be a major thing in this company. Same thing with M3GAN. And so, and then after they kills the dog, when the dog bites Katie, then eventually kills the neighbor, because after looking for a dog, she goes in the shed and M3GAN's there, sprays her with that chemical stuff. I don't think it's not a weed killer, but it's some type of chemical spray, and kills that woman. And then the social worker is telling that if you get too comfortable, that she's getting too comfortable around with M3GAN. It's like M3GAN is a toy, not actual parent to be teaching stuff with, right? And like with the 2019 Child's Play, like I keep on saying, M3GAN is the one. She'll always be there for Katie, just like with Chucky with Andy, because you'll always be my buddy, right? And instead of singing a song, my buddy, my special buddy. Here's the same thing, also M3GAN singing a song to the girl, too. So they try to make it do another different kind of social interaction, like going outside to this class, outside this park, and that's when a bully takes M3GAN, saying, "Oh, you're just you're big for dolls." It's like with the bullies in Child's Play to Andy, "You're just too big for toys, for dolls." When M3GAN stretches that kid's ear out and like, ooh, and then rips it off, and that's when chases into the road and gets hit by a car. And this is when Allison starts being a little bit suspicious about M3GAN. She's getting her suspicions, and then she wants to take M3GAN away from Katie. She's acting all bratty, I want M3GAN. Eventually, she slaps Allison Williams. Kind of says sorry about it, and then it gives her the whole thing about what she says about being a parent. M3GAN's a toy, but she's not a real parent to give you life skills, right? And so then they try to find the files of from her camera, for her camera's point of view, get corrupted, and it's M3GAN's doing all the stuff, no way to find out about that. She's doing all this on her own. She's had to kill her two friends or associates, the guy. She tries to hang him, but he gets free, and then eventually goes, and then when she goes with she sees the boss, right, and she does that. Everyone's been memeing about the whole dancing, which I was like, a lot of people think it's funny because everyone's been memeing that scene, right? But I just think it wasn't that funny, Okay, so she does a little dance. Big deal. Then she takes the blade from those big paper cutters, stabs him from behind, which it wasn't that gruesome. Then the assistant, who's been secretly taking files for another rival company, and stabs him through here, which you don't see though. You see through right here. See, the camera's right here, and then when it goes up, he got stabbed right through here. And then M3GAN gets out and drives a car. Although that was different in the Child's Play 2019 film, that the lady was in the car, it was a self-driving car, right? And Chucky's controlling it with his finger, and then eventually stabbing the woman, though. But I like when he was controlling the whole car from himself, because he's like AI where he can control a whole lot of computer stuff like the thermostat or even the car. Same thing with Allison. She can control other things too with her AI intelligence. And eventually, when he gets to the house, M3GAN fights Allison Williams. You know, they have a little fight, and it wasn't that much. It's not much for 5 minutes, just hitting. It's a kind of like also similarity to the Child's Play 2 as well. Like the kid, like Andy, you know, hits him in the face and think he's dead. Hits him. They hit a few more times. Here, same thing. Like even the point where M3GAN gets ripped in half by this robot that can control by the hands. The robot's name is Bruce. But I think he's dead. It's also going on being like a Terminator, you know, just trying to walk while being ripped in half, though. And then the girl, Katie, stabs in where his main cell is. And so, after when the police comes, you see that this little camera... That's not a camera. It's a device, kind of like an Alexa type of device, where Allison was talking to the thing, and it's like, hey, turn on lights, or whatever, right? It's kind of like an Alexa type of device. And we see it turn on, indicating in the sequel bait ending where that maybe that M3GAN has transferred her data into that thing so he can keep an eye on them. I mean, this film was already a big hit enough, so they're already talking of a sequel already. But like I said, M3GAN, like I think it's all too similar of the 2019 Child's Play remake, right? I mean, the one thing that was different with the 2019 film is that it didn't copy much up from the original movie, because it would have been silly if once they did the whole voodoo aspect once again, right? I thought it was different that it was actually a robot toy, that AI, artificial intelligence, that went wrong. I mean, Chucky, he's learning things from what they're doing, right? And especially what Andy's been saying, sometimes he took it the wrong way, and he doesn't know any better. Like when Andy said, "Oh," to that asshole boyfriend, right? I wish you would go away. I wish he was gone, or whatever. And then Chucky in his mind meant it that way. He killed the guy. And it's like, here, I did what he told me. I did what you said. He's gone. So he doesn't know anybody. Here with M3GAN, she knows the intelligence of what to do and wants to be Andy's friend and buddy. Katie, Andy, they sound the same. So this is so many similarities. I mean, like I said, it's PG-13, so there's not much on it. I mean, even the 2019 Child's Play film was R-rated and it had gore in it, some decent, very gory kills. I mean, especially what I mentioned with the asshole boyfriend, with the whole thing with the lawnmower, then eventually when Andy wakes up, the guy's face is on a watermelon, which I did not expect to see as the camera was turning. I was like, oh crap, you know. Or that perverted janitor handyman guy, where he's getting burned on the thermostat, and he falls right onto that table saw and gets basically cut in half. Or when that employee at the toy store, he's wearing that costume, when he takes the helmet off because he got stabbed in the neck, just a whole bunch of blood squirts on this one little girl. I thought that was kind of messed up. And I also like the finale of the toy store. I did. I like the finale in the toy store. So and plus Mark Hamill did it. I thought, yeah, Mark Hamill. He's not Brad Dourif. He's not. But I thought Mark Hamill did a very capable job as the voice of Chucky. And whereas the positives, like I said, Allison Williams and the girl who plays Katie, they were fine at best. Now, with M3GAN, like I said, there's an actress playing M3GAN, the whole figure itself, and also another one doing the voice of M3GAN. I mean, they were very capable of acting-wise as well. And also, I like the whole design. I like the whole design look of M3GAN. I did. But, like I say, I just think that, you know, it's like just... Like I said, it was just... I mean, I like films that are a slow burn, but this one could have picked up gone a little bit more, you know, just picked up the pace a bit. it was getting kind of boring. I mean, like I said, it's PG-13, so it's very tame, not much for gory kills. I mean, kills a dog off screen, woman with chemicals, kid gets hit by a car. You don't see the impact though. Kills the boss through the back, but you don't see it. And then, which you don't see the actual kill strike it either with the assistant through the here with the blade. But as I said, I didn't agree with I just never got the whole big deal when the whole meme was of M3GAN dancing. I never got that. Even when it was one of the football games from, they did like they tweeted like a bunch of people, girls were in outfits and during a football game, and they were all doing the same dance moves. I'm like, really? I never thought that was kind of not funny at all though, but still. But if you like this film, that's fine. I mean, I'm not holding anyone who likes this film because this film got a lot of praise though. So, but I guess I was very one of I was very one of the few people that liked the 2019 Child's Play film. And would I watch that over this? Yes, I would, because like I said, it's just way too similar to Child's Play 2019. It is. This film, like they never said they never saw that movie, and coincidentally they make almost the same type of plot. But the difference is this film got a lot of praise, while Child's Play 2018 got a lot of crap on. So, I mean, also with the not only the actors playing M3GAN though, but also whatever effects they did, I thought it was decent enough as it well too as well. But yeah, just I wasn't a big fan of M3GAN, and like I said, it's the start of this year, so it's obviously not going to be the. Obviously, it's not going to be the worst film I've seen this year. It's not, but as I said, it's not a big rant either because when I saw the trailers, I see a lot of similarities to Child's Play 2019. But I'm not very old man. I'm not so outraged to scream, yell, or tear my room apart. It's not. But yeah. I mean, as I said, I like the design look of M3GAN, the two leads of the girl and Allison Williams from Get Out. They were trying their best. They tried their best. They did. But yeah, and like I said, it's PG-13, so it's mostly tame though. But this is so a lot of similarities to the 2019 Child's Play film, and I'd just rather watch that than this. I'm sorry. But like I said, I saw it, I gave it a shot, and like I said, I was just like, so much similarities, almost like a copy, but not an exact copy though, but almost like a copy. And so yeah, I mean the score, I mean let's say the film was an hour and 42 minutes, but it felt just slow and boring. The score was not much, but I think it's in. Gerard Johnstone, I don't know who this guy is though, but James Wan, it's too bad because, as I said, he produced the film, and like I said, I like James Wan. I liked a lot of the films he's done, like I said, from Saw to the first Insidious, Conjuring 1 and 2, Dead Silence, Death Sentence, especially, and I love, I love Malignant, I do. But well, like I said, he didn't direct it, but he just produced the film. But that's just too bad because, like I said, I like James Wan. And like I said, another one from Blumhouse. I mean, it's like, from Blumhouse, like there's a couple of films like from Blumhouse I liked. I mean, I liked Get Out. But I would say probably I'd rather watch there's certain ones from Blumhouse I did like. I would say that. I would say I like this company a lot better than A24 because when they do with their own more horror films, it's overrated to hell, and it's just I never liked any other horror films they've done. Yeah, well, I would say I rather watch companies from Jason Blum's company, Blumhouse, more than A24. Anyway, that's M3GAN. I say I did not like the film, but if you like the film, that's fine. That's cool. I have nobody against anybody who likes the film, but I wasn't a fan of M3GAN. So, and it's not gonna be the worst film this year. So. It's the start of this year, so they've got a lot of movies to go through this year. If whatever I decide which is the worst or best. But anyway, yeah. But M3GAN, no, wasn't for me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time. Later.